name is Hamsa Wagini. I am doing first MTech Information Technology. I am here to give some design ideas to frame an application based on software development concept. What is software engineering? A software engineering is a collection of technique or a model to solve the complexity of developing an application. To develop an application, we need to follow some phases based on a software engineering concept, so that we can develop a high quality software based at given interval of time and cost. What are the different phases involved in software engineering? Is analysis phase, design phase, implementation, test and delivery. What we will do in first phase is analysis phase. In analysis phase, we will check all the requirement and functional and non-functional requirement of an application based on a problem statement. What is a problem statement? A problem statement is what is the existing problem in that particular application. How we can overcome that? Problem will be discussed in a problem statement. And in design phase, we will based on the problem statement, we will design a system. How we can implement so that we can get a better quality software. In the implementation phase is full of based on a core concept. This will be taken care by the developer. And testing phase. Testing phase is we have two types of testing: white box testing and black box testing. This testing is made by the expert who will well in programming. They will give the different input for an application, and they will check whether the system is running in any point of time. What are the fault tolerance technique? In delivery, the final step of this phase is delivery. This delivery phase, the customer will give the hands-on experience to the software. All these things can be made very easily by using the 80-20 rule. 80% of implementation is done by 20% of documentation. The documentation is very important in the software engineering. Software engineering. We have most latest one of the software engineering development life cycle is agile process. In agile process, every phase have instant output, so that when we want to add an additional feature to the particular phase, we can add it. That will not affect the other phases. In waterfall model, each phase input is given to another phase, so that it will be like a continuous phase. If we want to add an additional feature to the phase one, if we add the other phase will be need to be modified. So agile software development is the most latest one. For us, they given a course registration system. We will see how the course registration system is analyzed and how we can give the solution to that application. The main abstract of my project is course registration system. What is a course registration system? Is like it is a web-based portal for the student and the teaching and non-teaching staff to make easier and more convenient to register the class and the subject for each semester. The student enroll for the course and have a permission to select the course and the teaching staff based on regular model. When a student select the courses, automatically the timetable of the student and teaching staff and non-teaching staff, it will be created automatically. So the manpower is reduced and our work is made easy. We will see what are the functional and non-functional requirement. What is a functional requirement? The functional requirement is say about all the functional, what are the different types of functionalities that involved in that system. Here for my system is course registration system. What is the main functional requirement? Is student enrollment, teaching staff enrollment, course selection and staff selection, non-teaching staff, lab enrollment, course registration, admin are the functional requirement. What the student enrollment? What is the main role of the student? The student will log into the system and select the course. If a student want to select a compiler course, the pre-requirement for the compiler is TOC. If that student done TOC in previous semester, has a privilege to select the compiler course. If not, he or she need to go for another courses. In that course registration system, the staff who are handling the compiler can be selected by the student. That the teaching staff can have a privilege to see that who are all the students enrolled for the particular courses. Then another main advantages of the course registration system is like, if a student enrolled for the compiler, the corresponding lab is automatically enrolled for that student. Then the student has a privilege to check how many credit they have earned, how many non-academic credit they had earned, how many credit they have to earn, or the different additional information that are given to the student. Then the staff can enroll to this course registration system, and they can view who are all the students who enroll for the course. And non-teaching staff lab enrollment is like that. If the student or a staff enroll for the compiler, automatically the lab is allocated for the particular student and the lab. What is the main role of the course admin? If the student cannot, if student want to apply for some course, but he or she couldn't apply for that, they have a privilege to mail for an admin to request for the particular course. The system admin, that course admin can create the course and enroll the student. This is a main functional requirement of the course registration system. What is non-functional requirement? It is like non-functional requirement will not come to the main picture, but it is the additional features that support the system. The login management is web-based system, so login management is so important. We need to authenticate, and we need to if a new student is enrolled, new student is trying to log in, first they need to sign up, then they have to create an account. That system that will be managed by the login management and credit calculation. According to the selection of the course, the credit will be automatically calculated. If password management, if the student forgot the password, they can be recovered by using forgot option. These are some of the additional privileges given to this system. What are how we are going to develop, how we are going to model this by using StarUML. This StarUML 2.51 version is used to model the different phases of our course registration system. The developing the final implementation part is will be developed by NetBeans 8.1. Front end will be normal web-based portal, and back end will be JDBC, that is Java Database Connectivity System. What is the StarUML? The StarUML is Unified Modeling Language. It is a software. It is used to model or design the application. Thank you.